So I might consider like taking out a few of the more utility type cards in favor of some cycling power.
Valera versus
Still interesting.
Victory or death!
Might do
Your
auctioneer instead of sprint. It's not too bad. We have a curve at least. Oh, we also didn't draw any of the beneath the grounds. But, I mean, it's druid, so. You don't expect to see a ton of cycling. Coin.
Let the pain speak to me.
Let's go some
totally wonderful poisons.
Here we go.
This guy's Schmanzu, who's watching right now, is telling me he's gonna freaking come over here and whoop my ass if I don't win this game, so the stakes have been raised.
Now.
Let the pain speak to me.
Here we go.
Do you have the artifact?
Holy cow.
So many options.
Bring the pain.
Here we go.
For the war chief!
Bring the pain.
I'm half expecting a brawl. Yeah.
Go ahead. Make my day. Charge forward!
Bring the pain.
Here we go.
The end is coming!
Why would I do that?
What now? Warrior, your strength becomes your weakness.
Here we go.
This is getting really interesting.
I
It's going to be a very interesting game. Shit, son.
Here we go. too soon.
Oh my god. This is absolutely. Oh wow.
Well played.
Woof. Say what? Yeah. That was insane.